Today's horoscope, Gemini December 7th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You gravitate to situations and pastimes that feed your spirit. You may thoroughly enjoy learning or experiencing something new, or possibly an interesting discussion or exchange of ideas gets you going. Look for things to update, as gaining a sense that you're making improvements may be precisely what you need. Letting go of negative feelings such as resentment can come easily. Also today, Mars turns retrograde, and until February 23rd, there can be some reassessments, delays, or backtracking in your life in the areas of home life, family, domestic pursuits, learning, transit, and communications. Events might seem to conspire to slow you down in these areas, forcing you to reassess how you've been managing these parts of your life. Ultimately, this affords you the opportunity to catch up and make necessary edits in your life. Today, desires can be tricky to understand with Mars at a station. Keep in mind that sweeping decisions can be premature, so take a deep breath and avoid jumping into something big. You'll be dealing with buried anger and resentment as you advance. In the first month of the retrograde, you may need to review or fine-tune projects around the home, deal with repairs, or attend to your living conditions. Despite small inconveniences, you're on a path to a new and improved home life and relations with family. This can take a few months, but the work you do can be rewarding. Mars retrograde is a karmic cycle. As a personal planet, Mars is very close to Earth and influences us greatly. That is why when he is thrown off his orbit and into a backward slide, we are dramatically affected and must reassess and readdress the themes that the red planet rules. As the planet of sex and war, Mars causes us to review how we've approached these patterns in our lives over the many years past. With him retrograde in the zodiac sign of Leo, the themes of Leo are incredibly potent as well. This means we must face the battles we've launched in our love lives and potentially even with exes. Getting the point across might be more challenging than usual. Seemingly simple work conversations might become the bane of your existence when Mars stations retrograde in Leo. Typically, you are fine explaining yourself and going over everything. However, this may change if your constituents are not paying attention to you or taking you seriously. Relaying information to coworkers might become frustrating if they put a different amount of care into the conversation than you do. Try not to become annoyed. You can get through this. As strong as you are spiritually, you must contend with issues of timidity in order to get what you want in this life. With the astral energy at play, you are granted a breather during which it is okay to meander a bit and wonder about things, a natural tendency with you. However, consider getting involved in activities like boxing, kickboxing, or karate in order to increase your confidence and motivation. Play around at screaming and punching in the appropriate environment. Apart from releasing all that pent-up energy, you could meet a new side of yourself. How's your love life? If you're married or otherwise in a committed relationship, the essence of this family-oriented day can greatly enhance your appreciation of this special person in your life. Working toward unity and bonding with this person is the foundation of the family, especially when you have children. Take the time today to spend some quality hours nurturing this relationship by expressing your affections and talking over plans for the future. Strive to stay connected to ensure you're both aiming for the same goals and working together to attain them. What is special about an alignment between the Sun and Mercury in your relationship sector that peaks today is not just that with the Sun moving forward and Mercury in retrograde motion. This is an overlapping of the past, present, and future in each with a voice. What is special is that it comes just as Mars has come to a standstill ahead of his retrograde turn in your communication sector tomorrow, something that will see him join Mars in putting even more resources into giving the past and unsaid words a voice. The Moon is not only in an adventurous part of your chart ahead of Venus' return tomorrow but will still be here when the planet of love returns to begin her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together. This is something that after their friendly aspect to the South Node in your romantic sector yesterday, today's adventurous lunar vibes are already giving you a jump on. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, Mars stations retrograde in Leo, bringing a shift in energy that might feel a bit unsettling at first. Occurring at 6 degrees, this cosmic event can manifest as creative blocks, moments of self-doubt, or even frustration in your personal or romantic life. You may find yourself questioning why your usual outlets for joy or self-expression aren't as fulfilling as they once were. But here's the good news. This phase isn't here to hold you back, it's here to guide you toward balance and self-awareness. Mars retrograde in Leo encourages us to pause, reflect, and recalibrate. Instead of masking discomfort with bravado or, on the flip side, retreating entirely like the cowardly lion, seek a middle ground. This is your chance to focus on activities and outlets that genuinely bring you peace and satisfaction. Whether it's diving into a long-neglected hobby, spending quality time with loved ones, or simply enjoying quiet moments of self-care, finding joy in the simple things will help restore your equilibrium. Confidence and connection, a magnet for new opportunities. Under this influence, your natural efficiency and unique approach to challenges are impossible to ignore. The way you handle situations commands respect and admiration from those around you. Your directness, combined with a newfound self-confidence, makes it easier than ever to meet new people. If you're single, this energy could attract interesting individuals who find your attitude both appealing and irresistible. However, there's a fine line to walk. While self-assurance is a strength, overconfidence can come across as arrogance, potentially alienating others. Staying humble and approachable allows your charisma to shine without dimming anyone else's light. This period is a reminder that diplomacy is key, especially when your solutions might be better than others. Instead of challenging every idea, try adopting a collaborative approach. By showing patience and understanding, you can create a positive environment where everyone feels valued and you'll likely achieve even better outcomes. Even as challenges arise, you'll find yourself remarkably composed. This cool, calm, and collected demeanor will help you navigate nearly any situation with grace and effectiveness. You instinctively know when to adapt, when to step forward, and when to pause. This balance ensures that you're making thoughtful, decisive moves that align with your long-term goals. This is a powerful time for forming meaningful connections and taking significant steps forward. Whether in your career, personal life, or creative pursuits, your heightened awareness and openness to inspiration will serve you well. Pay attention to the ideas and insights that come your way. Sometimes the smallest piece of information can spark the biggest breakthroughs. Mars retrograde in Leo also nudges us to be mindful of our finances. While it's okay to indulge a little, especially if it's something you'll truly enjoy, be cautious about unnecessary purchases. Before you swipe your card, ask yourself, how long will this bring me joy? Is this expense helping me build the life I envision? Keeping your expenses in check and ensuring your documents are organized can save you from unnecessary stress. This isn't about deprivation, it's about aligning your spending with your values and goals. Mars retrograde in Leo reminds us that periods of self-doubt or frustration aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. By embracing this moment as an opportunity to slow down, reflect, and recalibrate, you can emerge stronger, more grounded, and better equipped to tackle whatever comes your way. Focus on balance. Explore outlets that bring you genuine joy and contentment. Stay humble. Let your confidence shine without overpowering others. Take thoughtful action. Use your instincts to guide you toward meaningful decisions. Be financially mindful. Spend with intention and purpose. This cosmic shift invites you to grow, not just in your external pursuits, but in your internal understanding of yourself and your values. Trust that every challenge carries a lesson and that you have the strength to turn it into an opportunity for growth. What lessons has this retrograde already taught you? How are you planning to use this time to grow? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective and share in your journey.